All right. Hey, what's up? Hey, it is Wednesday, 7 o'clock and 10:30 over in Australia. It is the Death
Every
Rattle
time you
Podcast.
do the applause, you cut out.
Oh, really? It cuts me out every time I do the applause. Oh, well. 10:30 a.m. over in Australia. This is the Death Rattle Podcast. I'm your host, DJ from Horror Sucks, DJ Remark, and with me is my co-host, Mr. Kanan Becker, Ghost Fire Entertainment. What's going on, buddy?
What's up?
I'm gonna do one more
Christmas time of year.
I'm gonna do one more intense applause for us. All right, got it. Everybody's happy.
I don't know why, but for some reason it was cutting out every time you hit the applause.
Yeah, I don't know. I like your Fragile hat.
Yeah, it's my favorite Christmas movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
Santa
Jack
hat.
Skellington.
Mr. Jack Skellington, that's right. We are ready for the season. Mr. Wonderful's in the chat. What's up? Cold Eternal. Howdy. Good to see you. You changed your name, Cold Eternal. Firefrau, what's up? Good to see you. Pepper, hello. Jobit, what's going on? Terry's in the chat. Hi. Heidi Bang Bang, hello. Ronsier, moo ha ha ha. I don't know. Okay. Oh, muahaha. I think Ronsier. How do you say that? What's going on, Darren? Good to see you. Jordan's in the chat. Al's in the chat. Hit that like button. Al's reminding everybody, please hit the like button. What's going on, Casey? What's up, Chad? Gaston, Merry Christmas. Hello. Darren, what's up? All righty.
Is everybody done with their Christmas shopping?
Yeah, well, I haven't even started. Chad says that's loud. Sorry, we are trying to. I'll turn the sounds down.
What's loud? The clapping.
There. Hopefully that's not too loud.
No, it sounds about right.
So anyway, Sear, it's a Frenchy thing happening. So Ron Sear. Parlez-vous français? Don't. He's like audio pervs. So yeah, man. No, I haven't even started my Christmas shopping. Have you? Have you started?
I don't really have anybody to shop for. So
you got a kid.
I just he's like full grown. So
okay, well.
Yeah, I mean I got a few things I got to get, but it's not really like shopping. Like most of what I've got to get has already been done, a long time ago. So
I have 8 nieces and nephews.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I can't afford that. It's one of those things where if you get a present for one person, then you got to get it for this person and this person. So I just basically don't get presents.
I've had
for
to get
anybody
creative.
That's not like super close. So
I've had to get creative. But the good news is so back where my family is, when I always go, I always go back home for Christmas, which is not in Florida. And there's a store called the Retro Attic, where I'm from, and it is like it's a house that basically got turned into a giant toy store. And like,
oh, that's cool.
But it's like toys and movies and music. Like they have an entire like DVD room and Blu-ray room. They have an entire music room where they have records, they have CDs, they have tapes. They have an entire horror room of just all VHSs, DVDs, Blu-rays, and like the prices for these. It's like all DVDs are like $2 unless otherwise marked. All Blu-rays are like $3 unless otherwise marked. You do have to, like, if you're going to go buy DVDs and Blu-rays, you do have to like open the case and look at them, make sure they're not all scratched to hell. But
yeah,
for the most part, they carry good stuff.
That's
awesome. So I usually take my nephews to the attic and I'm like, go get something. That's
nice.
Your Christmas present.
Yeah, I have a place here called The Cave, and it's basically the same thing. Like they buy things from people, but they're not that organized. It's more just like everything you can imagine is inside of this place, like collecting wise. They have clothes, like CDs, DVDs, VHS, like toys, horror stuff, like comic books, like all kinds of cool shit, but it's just not super organized. So you have to kind of like dig through. But that's a lot of the fun of it, of like
trying to find some gems. Yeah. Makes sense. We should announce that we are off next week.
Yep.
So we will not be streaming on Christmas Eve. We will stream on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
Because I don't think we'll go to midnight. We will most likely not go to midnight.
No, but that'll be we'll try to maybe go a little longer that night, and we're going to definitely talk about our top movies of the year. So,
but then after that, January 7th, the Death Rattle podcast will no longer be streaming on the Ghost Pirate Entertainment channel. So if you have not subscribed to the Death Rattle podcast channel, please go do that now. If you want this show if you want to keep watching this show on Wednesdays, please go do that. I'll post a link.
I think you said it backwards. It'll only be streaming on the Death Rattle.
Right. It will no longer
you said it won't. Yeah, you said it won't be streaming on the Death Rattle channel anymore.
Oh, sorry. It will be.
He means Ghost Pirate. He means
it
will be on Ghost Pirate or Horror Sucks.
Right. It probably won't be on Horror Sucks either. I'm going to start doing my own streams. I'm going to start doing my own streams from Horror Sucks.
Same here. Like I'll probably start doing like a monthly stream or whatnot.
So let me go to, sorry, I'm going to talk to the chat for a second while I find the link.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll try to do reminders like on social media and, like on the community page and stuff. So, but if you don't see us, remember when you don't see us, like, why am I not seeing them? It's because we're only on the Death Rattle side of things. So, and hopefully we'll have a new logo. If not by pretty shortly into the new year. We're also going to start doing more themed out episodes.
Yes.
So this
show is going to change. This show is going to change
dramatically, but
pretty significantly in the new year. We do have a lot of plans. It's going to change pretty significantly in the new year. Casey, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the we both dressed up for the holidays, so we're ready for it. But yes, there will be some significant changes to this podcast, and we're really hoping that you guys come along with us. So just remember, at this beginning of the new year, we will no longer be streaming on Ghost Pirate or Horror Sucks. It will just be on the Death Rattle podcast. So please come over, subscribe, and get yourself notified for the show. Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. West Coast, whatever time it is. One thing
you can look forward to in January is that you won't have to watch the Browns play football anymore.
wait. Hang on. Wait. Here it is. Wait. But also,
I had high hopes for Shadur, and then last week, man, oof.
Dude, it's been every game. It's like either like he's good or he's bad, or he's good or he's bad. It's like every other game.
He hasn't gotten a fair shake though, because like most rookies, they get a training camp, like they get quite a bit of time to be prepared. He never got a chance, so I feel like we may not know if he is legit until he plays somewhere else, because more than likely they're going to draft.
Miles Garrett is breaking that NFL record. That's what's going to happen. That's what I'm watching for now is for that monster to break that record.
It's cool because it's been a long time. That record has been intact for a long time, and it's kind of a bogus record because Brett Favre took a dive to give what's his name, the
last guy who had it.
Yeah, why am I? He's the guy that's on. He's on a Regis or I don't know.
I don't know. But
Good Morning America.
Nobody's taking a dive for Garrett.
No. Well, he's gonna smash the record anyway.
Oh yeah.
Like he'll probably end up getting at least a sack or two above the record. So
Casey says Holliston is the only time I ever appreciated a laugh track. Casey, I thought I was the only person that watched that show. You watched Holliston? Have you seen Holliston?
What is that?
It's a show with Adam Green and what's his name, about these two horror guys that live together, and it's like a sitcom. And they have guests. They have like horror icons guests.
Is it old? It sounds familiar.
It's older. Hang on.
I feel like I did come across it at some point. So we do have plans for the show tonight, though. We're not just going to keep rambling about nothing. We're going to talk about our favorite Christmas horror movies. And then we're also going to, I think next up, we're going to watch the new trailer for the new Steven Spielberg movie, Disclosure. So, because DJ hasn't seen it yet. It was like the talk of the entire internet yesterday. I'm like surprised you haven't seen it, because like everybody was talking about it yesterday. Like it was all over Twitter and like basically anywhere that you go social media wise, people were freaking out. Because it's like the first time we have Steven Spielberg directing a movie that looks like a Steven Spielberg. You know, like,
I'm excited to see it.
The big sci-fi, you know, epic movies that he's known for kind of deal. You know what I mean?
All right, this is Holliston. I want you to see this.
Warning. The following program contains violence, sexual content, graphic decapitations, and tons of other awesome moments.
Where did this air?
I want to say MTV, or it might be HBO. I don't know.
Mr. Landis, we made a movie. They're the experts on horror movies. See you next week on The Movie Crypt.
That's where I know that guy has his own YouTube channel.
You can't just leave me when I'm like this.
Like both those guys have gone on to do other things.
R.I.P. Dave Brocky.
But he's on. That guy is him. He's one of the comedians on.
When someone loses their head.
Dude, are you scanning me?
It's like a really big YouTube channel, and I'm forgetting the name.
FearNet. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't even think FearNet exists anymore, does it?
Oh fuck. Hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. No, it doesn't. But
Yeah,
it's an older. It's an older show, so that's why.
Yeah, I think FearNet wasn't even here, right? I think wasn't FearNet a Canadian like cable channel or some shit?
Was it?
Yeah, I think if you saw that, it would have been on Comedy
Digital
Central.
Cable. No, it's American Digital Cable's horror focused. It was an American horror focused cable TV channel, website, and VOD service from 2006 to 2014. Original series like Fear Clinic. And
yeah, I think it's on Shudder. I think that's where I saw it, is on Shudder.
Well, anyway,
or at least at some point that it was on Shudder. I don't know if it.
I thought I was the only person that watched that show. It was okay. Like as a horror fan, you probably like it. But if you're actually critiquing the show itself, it's like it's fine. Like it's not like that good. But like yeah, Dee Snider was on it. I mean, he had a consistent role. Dave Brocky had a consistent role as Odorous Urungus. Like he was.
That's so cool, man. I wish I had seen it.
Yeah, well, if you can find it, dude, watch it. I mean,
yeah, I will.
Watch
but it's something that would have been a lot cooler if I had seen it back then.
Yeah,
because like that was in the Mighty Boosh days where I loved that kind of like indie type of shows that were going on.
Yeah, I wish there were more shows like it, to be honest. But yeah. Anyway,
it's just the problem is things like that. They do exist, but now they exist on YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like that type of content, because it's like it's a niche audience that, you know, cable is just dying, and you could find your audience now on, you know, on either on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just the fact that it's a sitcom. You know what I mean? And so it's shot like a sitcom.
Yeah.
It's just
but there are.
You don't
that's
get
what I'm
that
saying. Like, yeah, you do. There's a more and more you're getting that like
sitcom
TV
style?
format stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
like a lot of it is on Amazon though too. Like Amazon and Netflix have a lot of that kind of stuff too.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. All right, let's watch this trailer. What's it called again? I closed it out.
Disclosure.
Disclosure. All right, let me get this. Let's watch this trailer that I haven't seen.
I wonder if the audience have you guys in the chat, have you guys seen this yet?
It's Disclosure Day. Disclosure Day.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Maybe.
Oh,
All
really?
right.
Tenacious D got started on that show? Wow.
No, they didn't get started on Holliston. They got Tenacious D got started doing like sketch comedy. All right, here we
It's cool because it almost
Okay.
looks like a sequel to Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Or no, the first kind, right? No,
Close
third kind.
Encounters of the Second Kind.
But no, it's not. It's Close
I don't
Encounters.
know. I don't know. Yeah,
Damn
I don't. It's yeah. Aliens. Is that what that? This is Love Pussifer. Yeah. I don't know. Like
Third. It's the third kind. Close Encounters
of
of the
the
Third Kind.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like it's cool. This almost looks like a sequel to that, which is such a cool idea. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I don't
it's
know.
supposed to be, like an actual sequel to that, but it looks like it's going to be a similar type of deal.
I guess I'll wait until the next trailer because that one didn't show me anything. It showed me CGI animals and people looking at something and being all freaked out, and then like that swallowing
but
sound, which is terrible.
I don't really want him to show much. I hope they don't show that much because this is the kind of movie that the mystery and the not knowing going in is going to be better, Like if you
that's
see
not what I mean
the
when I say-
aliens or if you see, you know what I mean? Like,
I know that's not what I mean when I say it's not showing me anything. What I mean by it's not showing me anything is that I don't know what I'm supposed to be expecting from this trailer.
yeah.
That's what I mean by it's not showing me anything.
I mean,
what am I watching here?
This is 8 months out, so they're not going to give us a trailer right now that's going to show story plot or plot points and whatnot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because there'll be another 2 trailers before it comes out, But
yeah,
I'm excited about it. Like, because
Thank you,
Disclosure, like if you're familiar with the whole alien or UFO crowd or whatever, like Disclosure is it's what the day that basically the world finds out, they land on the front house lawn, so to speak. It's the day that we all find out without question that there is alien life, So that's what the term Disclosure is for.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm just excited because Steven Spielberg is making a big blockbuster sci-fi movie.
Well,
period.
hopefully
It may not be good.
Long enough. I'm sorry.
It may not be good, but
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll end up seeing it, but yeah. So
there's two
okay.
fun movies in theaters right now. So like if people are wanting to go see something in theaters, Silent Night, Deadly Night is really, really good. Surprisingly good. You got to be patient. It starts out a bit slow, because it's just kind of setting things up, but it takes an unexpected turn, and after about 20 minutes in, it really gets going, and it is a lot of fun.
All right, well,
and then one of my favorite movies it's not exactly horror, but like one of the most fun movies this year is Dust Bunny. And I was really surprised on how much I liked it. It's done by Brian Fuller, who is the guy that did the Hannibal series. And he's written and directed a bunch of different TV shows, episodes. Like he did episodes of American Horror Story. And like he's just done a bunch of different, I can't even remember, but he's done a ton of TV stuff. But this is his first like feature-length movie that he wrote and directed it. And it's really cool. It's like a fantasy, almost like a children's fantasy fairy tale type of thing, but for adults, because it's got like a monster element, and there's like this whole underground crime. What happened to you? Where'd your light go?
Oh, just give me a second.
But
I'm back.
there's
Sorry,
this
sorry.
whole crime underground, like I don't know. It's almost got like a John Wick vibe to it, because the premise is this little girl believes that her parents were eaten by a monster that lives under her bed, and so she goes and hires her neighbor that she figures out is basically a paid assassin, and so she goes and pays him money, all the money she could scrape up, basically, to kill the monster under her bed. That's basically the like setup of it. But it's really cool because he's this badass assassin, and you see him like taking out people like and whatnot. But then there's this whole monster element in the entire movie. You're trying to figure out, like, because there's a lot of stuff you're seeing that's very fantasy, almost animated. It's like super artsy. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Or then it'll be set in reality. So you're like, the whole movie, when you're seeing things through the little girl's eyes, it's very fantastical. But like through his lens, it's much more like everything is more practical. Like this is real world type of stuff. So, it's a very cool idea. It's a fun movie. So I really liked it.
All right, cool.
What about you? Did you see anything this past week?
This past week? No, I haven't been able to see, I honestly haven't been able to see anything recently because I've been working on this festival forever. Not forever, but like every day. And and I got a hard out at 8:00 tonight to work on the festival. Because we do horror movie trivia on Thursday. Well, one Thursday a month, we do horror movie trivia at a local bar downtown to promote the festival. And tomorrow is Christmas horror movie trivia. So nice. I've been trying to I had to look up a bunch of different Christmas horror movies. Like there are 10 Christmas horror movies that just get remade over and over every year. Like that's it. And so
do you mean actually remade or just like the basic idea?
Well, just the basics of it. Like there's Krampus, there's Killer Santa Claus, Killer Snowmen, and Home Invasion that takes place on Christmas. So there's so that's it, right? Those are the Christmas horror movies. And there's
only really a couple of those that are really, really good. Like there's quite a few Christmas movies that are fun, but to me, there's only a few that are really, really good.
Right.
That are actually just good movies. Like not just.
So I gotta think of trivia questions for these movies. And I'm like, look, I can't do. I'm asking questions from I have 5 Gremlins questions on this list because I'm trying to think of movies that people have seen that are also, so what I did then.
Yeah, you got it. Cause that's the other problem is you don't want to do, because I can give you, a bunch of movies, but most people won't have seen those.
Right. Yeah. So I expanded it, or we expanded it to just winter kind of theme stuff. So now we have The Shining. What else? I can't remember off the top of my head, but we have more questions that are it's within still the realm of Christmas and doing the whole shebang. So that's what we're doing. But anyway, that's what I've been working on. So I haven't been able to watch crap. That's why on my channel, I've been uploading shorts for the last week.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's good. I've always wanted to do that, cut out clips from this podcast and upload those. Cause I think, people, I think honestly that could even do better. And that's how a lot of podcasts kind of get noticed, is through their shorts.
Yeah. So the problem is I've been posting a lot of the shorts on my channel instead of the Death Rattle channel. So I got
no, that's fine. But it's fine. If they, the only thing is I would just simply put where they can watch it.
Well, I do. I say watch the full video at the Death Rattle podcast. That's
exactly that's
what I do.
It doesn't matter where they're uploaded. If it helps, in a perfect world, the horror sucks. I'd rather the horror sucks get monetized and you make some money from that than even the Death Rattle. You know what I mean? I would love for you to be able to get some monetary help from your YouTube channel. So, what is the chat? what is the chat saying about Disclosure?
Let me scroll up. Chat saying about Disclosure.
Or just in general, we haven't.
I have to
Checked out
scroll
what they're
all the way
saying.
up for Disclosure, so I'm not going to do that. But people are saying better watch out is surprising. That's what Firefrow says. We're talking about Christmas horror movies.
Yep, that's that would be in my top 10 all time for sure for Christmas horror movies. That would Better Watch Out was one of the ones I would mention.
Cold Eternal says Violent Night and Santa's Sleigh.
Santa's Sleigh is fun, especially because Goldberg is Santa and he's like just this killer insano.
Goldberg is Santa. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's very funny. Except for it's spelled Slay, S-L-A-Y, not Slay like they spelled it there.
I will always
Rare Exports. Rare Exports is like one of the best.
I didn't like Rare Exports that much. I really wanted to like that movie. No, I really wanted to like that movie, and I don't know what it was. I just couldn't.
It's made by the same guy that made Sisu.
Really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, Rare Exports is really good. What are some other lesser known ones? Anna and the Apocalypse is outstanding. And like it never in a million years seemed like I skipped that movie for so many years.
So
because I was just like, dude, it's a fucking Christmas musical. Like, why would I give a crap about this? And it is so good. It's one of the best, like, it's like a great comedy, period. Like, it doesn't even matter that it takes place on Christmas time. Like, it's so funny.
So you're telling me I need to watch, what's her name? What's it called?
Anna and the Apocalypse. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's really good. Okay. And it's one of the rare, like, unique Christmas movies because it isn't any one of those things you mentioned. You know, like it's basically zombies. But it's just super funny the way it. What the hell is this?
This is
movie's awful, dude.
This is the
Mother Krampus is shit.
Yeah, but this is Mother Krampus 2. And it's unique.
One of my favorite. Well, Mother 1 and 2 are horrible, but one of my favorites is A Christmas Horror Story, and like I hadn't seen that for the longest time, and when I finally watched it, I was blown away. I was like, how have I had never even heard of it until like 3 years ago or something like that, and I was just like blown away. Like it's so good and has a really weird twist ending that's like a gut punch.
I love
but it has like all the fun because it's basically an anthology. But by the end, everything kind of ties together in an interesting way. But it's got the elves turn into zombies and are attacking Santa Claus, and he's got to kill a bunch of zombies.
That's awesome.
And he has to fight and kill Krampus. Like it's fucking dope.
I love when people spell out my name. Like it's just it's like it's so great. But yes, the one that I was in should be at the top.
Like DEEJAY or whatever.
Yeah. So and that's the poster that I shared. Mother Krampus 2. That's the one that I'm in. So blinking.
Oh, okay.
Me, but I'm in that one.
I haven't seen that one. I know the first one was bad.
Well, the second, it's not that good, but it doesn't matter. Negan.
The first one had a good cover to the movie, though. Like whoever created the artwork, like a lot of people used that artwork in the YouTube space for thumbnails for shit. Yeah.
Negan asks, DJ and Kanan, do you think there will ever be another good Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie ever again, or is the franchise dead? I think
forever is a long time, so I never ever say never on anything. You know what I mean? Like, but I actually think I think we'll see a good Texas Chainsaw Massacre in not too long, actually, because like a good that's all relative. Like, you know, we're never gonna see one that rivals the original. But like, if you think the remake from like the early 2000s was good, which I do, like, it's not as good as the original or nothing, but like,
I also think I liked that one. I can't
yeah,
remember.
but if you like think that's good, then I think we'll see one on that level again.
Okay.
It's just one of those tricky things. Like when you're talking about a movie that was so like groundbreaking as far as like what it did for the horror genre and whatnot. It's like same with Halloween. It's hard to ever do something that's going to be at that standard, you know? So it's more like,
Yeah,
can you still make a good sequel? Yeah, but are you going to make a groundbreaking version? Probably not.
Yeah, but I have the contrarian opinion about the original Texas Chainsaw anyway. And so I think you can make a good Texas Chainsaw. I don't think the franchise is dead. And
No.
I do remember liking the early 2000s remake for what it was, but
Yeah.
I never thought any of the Texas Chainsaw movies were that great to begin with. So like I'm not really mourning the loss of a Texas Chainsaw franchise movie.
I didn't grow up a fan of the original movie. It wasn't until, like, honestly, as an adult and watching more and more horror movies and film in general, that I learned to really appreciate the first one, you know, because of so many things that it pioneered, you know what I mean? And like the way to make a tiny no budget movie and the way to make one scary without showing almost any blood and like things like that was super ahead of its time. And it's so many movies have gone on, and in a way they do it better, but it's like anytime you're the inventor of something, people are going to stand on your shoulders and take the things that you invented, so to speak, and possibly do it better, you know? But it's like,
sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
And that's kind of how I look at Texas. I don't watch Texas, although I did rewatch it again this year in theaters when they released it for the 50 year with the like special 8K presentation and all that.
Yeah.
And then it was followed up by a documentary. And like, it's still like, if you study film, like there's so much nuance and meaning and things in that movie that are not just apparent on the surface. Like most people watch it and you're not gonna, I don't know, because there's like a lot of stuff to do with Vietnam, like, you know, societal like statements at the time, like stuff that I don't know, like unless you understand history and the world at the time, like there's a lot of stuff like the hitchhiker says in that beginning scene when he's in the van and like different things like that carry a lot of weight if you understand history and what was going on in the world at that time, you know? So
no, I get it. I just standing on its own, like it's just I just never really enjoyed it. I think there was a lot to be wanted in that movie, but I mean I understand how iconic it is. I appreciate, how what it did for the genre, what it did for movies and what it did for slashers. Like I completely understand. So, I appreciate it for that, but just like if it were to stand on its own, like for me it's just like I don't know. Wasn't really that impressed. Casey says family dinner scene haunted me clear into adulthood.
totally.
Al's asking any word on the Hellgate. I might have something to talk about here pretty soon. I'll let you guys know that January is going to be an important month for the film. So I will tell you that if you're worried, if you're looking for when to see my movie, January is an important month. So just think of that. Let me see here. A B-Movie Theater says A Christmas Story is like the trick or treat of Christmas horror movies. Wow.
Yeah, Christmas Horror Story is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, well, it does the same type of thing where it's an anthology, but it's all kind of like interwoven in an interesting way.
Yeah. No, I like that.
And it has a major gut punch. Like at the end of that movie, it kind of comes out of nowhere. And it is one of the things that make it polarizing. I won't. It's one of those things that makes it a little bit polarizing because if you watch it and you're just like having fun with it, and then there's this gut punch ending, like for a lot of people, they're like, I enjoyed it until the ending, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But like to me, it makes it an even better movie. Because like
All
you
right.
can have fun and all that, and then there's this like damn like ending. So but yeah, that
Prop
one's
dude,
really good.
Prop dude says, DJ, it's because of the kid walking around in his undies in minus 1,000 degrees. Suspension of disbelief gone. What movie are you talking about, Prop dude? I don't remember. Gaston says, both of your 2025 top movies lists are great. DJ, you have to watch The Ugly Stepsister if you haven't. Yeah, I know. It's on my queue. I didn't get to it this year. And so,
They just added a dubbed version
yeah,
to
there's
Hulu and Shudder.
a lot of stuff that I didn't watch this year that, you know what else didn't make my list that I thought was going to make my list? And I'm almost surprised. Like, I'm super surprised was Companion.
Yeah, it didn't make my top 10 either.
I can't, because I love that movie. So I don't understand.
I mean,
why
it's
that
in my
didn't
top
make-
20. You only posted your top 5, right?
I did 3 honorable mentions and a top 5.
Yeah.
That's what I did. If I would have done
Well,
a top 10, then it would have made it in there.
So after Christmas, the podcast, the last one of the year, we'll break down both of our like top 10. Basically, we'll kind of go back and forth and get all deep into this.
Yes,
because I actually just watched a movie this week that if I were to redo my top 20, it would be in there. It's called Man Finds Tape, and I had heard about it all year. And it's right there with Strange Harvest. It's very similar. It's like another found footage sort of movie, but it's done in this like documentary style, which is, to me, the best found footage movies that are being made now are done in that way, to where it's not just all this really bad, videotape that's hard to see, shaky cam stuff. It's like news footage, security footage, like all these different types of, and it gives it like a texture, you know what I mean? Because there's all these different levels and quality of footage. You can make something really cool with almost no money by doing it this way.
There's a found footage movie that we're going to be screening at the festival. I can't wait for you to watch it.
I think good.
It's excellent.
Nice.
It's excellent because it has a lot of nominations for awards. So when you
I got to get to watching a lot. I
got to get you guys. I got to get all the judges. I got to get the award nominations so you guys know what you're watching and why.
Yeah, I know. I was looking through it the other day, but
you got 17 films you got to watch.
Yeah, is that including the shorts?
Yeah, that includes shorts and features. So yeah, but I'll let you guys know. But Cold Eternal. Yes, my channel is called Horror Sucks. I got it right here under my name. So if you want to go to my channel, Horror Sucks, you can watch my stuff.
But yeah, so this movie, Man Finds Tape, it's like it takes some big swings, dude. It's cool. It actually does some like, I don't know. It feels like it's gonna just be a kind of crime centered, like cultish type of deal, like found footage. But then it gets into like goes for it, especially in the final act, and gets like really, really weird. And I was surprised. Like I understand now why a lot of people are including it like in their tops of the year. Like I've heard a few people mention it, and that's why I was like, fuck, I need to see that. Like there's still one other one that I didn't see that I'm like, oh, and then the other one I didn't even know was coming out is Influencers or Influenced. I think it's called Influenced, but it's a sequel to Influencers, and it just dropped on Shudder this week. And I'm like, damn it, dude. Because like I've heard it's even better than the first one.
If
it's actually better than the first one, then it would have definitely been in my top 20. So I'm like, fuck. That's the problem though, man. People keep dropping movies, and like I can't just keep on like waiting.
You can't watch everything. Yeah.
You can't that's the thing. In 2020, Possessor was the one movie that I saw in January of 2021. And I'm like, dude, this would have been maybe my number one movie of the year for 2020, but I didn't see it until in January. But like every year, there's a number of those. It's like I can never see everything because I always see everything that's in theaters, like literally every single.
I wish I could do that. I've been trying.
That hits theaters, but
I've been trying.
There's always a bunch that are just straight to streaming, or ones that play in theaters, but it's only like mostly in LA and New York kind of deal. So
now there's going to be more because Warner Brothers, I know we talked about this just briefly, but Warner Brothers denied Paramount's hostile takeover and will be selling to Netflix.
Yeah, but they still have to wait to get, like,
I
there's
mean, I know
still
that,
the whole, they got to get
I
approval.
yeah, there's a long way to go, but like I thought that was going to go through. I thought Paramount was going to get them.
No, I knew that wouldn't, but what I am
Why
hearing
not?
is that
They were offering him $130 billion.
because
I
it's,
mean,
yeah, but it's a lot more to it than that. But from what I'm hearing, the government could force them to do like a
like break it up and
split.
sell it off in pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sell like the
Yeah.
catalog, like Netflix could get the catalog, but
They could get like HBO and
Yeah.
Discovery, and then like Paramount gets. Yeah, I mean, and
so
honestly,
that way they don't
I
have a
think like
complete corner on the market.
yeah, and I think that would be better. But at the same time, I'm also like, I don't care. Just give me good movies. Like I just want good
Yeah.
movies. Like that's all I
Yep.
want.
I mean, it's all, dude, it's all wealthy, corrupt
Yeah,
billionaire
right. Yeah, it's
people
all
anyway.
a bunch of Epstein Island,
Yeah.
Epstein Island goers. Like that's what it
Yeah.
all is. So who gives a shit?
So
Um,
yeah.
Mr. Wonderful. We cannot go a stream without Mr. Wonderful talking about titties.
Mentioning boobs.
I love it. What movie are you talking about, Mr. Wonderful?
What are the best? Probably the best boob scene of a Christmas horror movie would be Jack Frost.
I was just about to say it's Jack Frost because it's what's her name, and she is a smoke show.
Yeah, in the bathtub scene.
Yeah.
And it's jacked up
funny.
because she's over 18, but she's supposed to be playing like a 16-year-old in that movie.
Yeah, well, that's not the worst of that kind of movie. You know what I've been seeing pop up on my feed recently? And I remember seeing this DVD cover like years ago in an old, like a mom and pop shop or whatever. What is it called? It's the one where she's a high school student by day and a Hollywood hooker by night. What's that movie called?
Yeah.
What's that movie called, chat?
It's
that
like something
DVD
Angel.
yeah, Angel. That
It's
DVD
just Angel,
cover,
right? It's just Angel.
It's just Angel. That DVD
Yeah.
cover is so like I felt like just by looking at that DVD cover, I was being put on a list.
Yeah,
And
and I mean, she's over 18, the actress, but she
I'm sure
is
she
very naked throughout the entire movie, and she's supposed to be playing like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old.
Oh god, yeah, that's
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Like the 80s, man,
Uncomfy.
the shit that they got away with in the 80s is crazy. And it makes me even more icked out because of like thinking about these Weinstein kind of people behind the scenes. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what's her name?
Yeah, but it's still there.
That
But they're still
famous-
there.
Like, what was that famous? Yeah, but yeah, there'll always
They're
be.
still there. Leslie
There'll always
Headland.
be.
Leslie
there'll always be
Headland
gross.
is still there. She's responsible. Kathleen Kennedy's responsible. They're all responsible.
Yeah, there'll
just
always be
because-
corrupt.
Just
gross
because Weinstein
people,
took
but
the fall, that doesn't mean that anything stopped. They just had a fall guy. That's it. He
no,
was
I
the
think
fall guy. Nothing stopped.
he was, but it was more about the. Like a lot has changed. A lot has changed in Hollywood, and like I know this from people that actually work there and in the industry. A lot of it's changed because it wasn't anything really that directly was because of Weinstein. It was more of what, like the ramifications of that in general, and it just kind of like because it's all about money. It wasn't about people being arrested. It was about the precedents that it set. So people started doing lawsuits. And so you have stuff like the whole Terrifier lawsuit, which they're settling out of court from what I've heard. And like, you know, stuff like that wouldn't have been possible back then, but now the power dynamic has shifted. And so you're seeing a lot of like lawsuits and stuff over this. That's where you get them where it hurts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
yes.
never been about the legal system because you got enough money, you know this, like you got enough money, you can get away with anything, literally.
Oh yeah.
But it's, you know, the way you get these billionaires is in their pocketbook.
Yes, Smiley, we got your email. We will be responding. Sorry, buddy. It's been crazy. We got your email. Let me see here. Casey says, I haven't seen Mia Sorvino for a very long time. Thought she'd resurface.
Yeah, she was just in a movie that I loved this year. called Ick. It was so good, dude. And like, she's like almost 50 and she looks amazing in that movie. Like I was really surprised on like how similar she still looks to, because like all of us, we can look one way in our 20s, but once we get 50 or close to 50 or whatever, like, we start to look old and stuff. And she still looks like really amazing. Like that's one thing that I think is pretty cool is my generation, like men and women both, are really holding up. Like much more than I think that like our parents' generation did. Because like look at like I just saw Sigourney Weaver, who's like, like 60, and she looks amazing, dude. Like I just saw her in that movie Dust Bunny, and she looks amazing. And like she's got to be in her 60s.
Yeah, I don't know. Prop Dude says Madeline Stowe and Welcome to Derry. Says WTF.
I still need to see that.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to see
it.
I will.
It's all up now on HBO. So I'm like, yeah, dude, she's 76. Look up Sigourney Weaver, dude.
I never really thought Sigourney Weaver was that attractive.
I'm not saying it that way. I just mean like how good she still looks. Like, not saying as in like she's a smoke show. I just mean like, I'm not talking about any of this as an attractive. I'm talking about just looking like yourself and still looking good, like not looking like you're falling apart. And I think she's a testament to what happens if you don't do a bunch of plastic surgeries in your 20s. You can age gracefully.
Yeah, well, what's her name also does that. And she's pretty base too.
Like, look at Jamie Lee Curtis, dude. She's famously, I mean, that's an 80-year-old woman, dude.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
But like Jamie Lee Curtis is another one. Like she's famously hasn't done the surgeries, she didn't go the surgery route, and like she still looks so good.
I'm trying to think of somebody else. Justine Bateman. Justine Bateman, is that who I'm thinking of? Her Twitter is absolutely hilarious. Yes, Justine Bateman. She's also she's also part of the whole aging gracefully. And her Twitter or X is hilarious. So if anybody out there does not follow Justine Bateman, follow her and like she's an awesome film critic and film reviewer. And she's super smart and super witty. I
love her, man. She's awesome.
I started following her last year, and man,
yeah, and she's basically 60.
Yeah, great content, but yeah.
I think aging in a lot of ways is state of mind. Because like I have so many, like I know so many people that are my age or even younger than me, and are just like falling apart, and it's like they just give up on trying to keep looking good. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's not even about, I don't know. It's just about still having some fashion sense. I mean, not like shit today, but you know what I mean? Like just having fashion sense and taking care of, how you eat and like whatever,
Jordan,
but like a lot of my age, they just drink a ton of beer and get all fucking fat and old.
Jordan says Justin Long has aged 10 years in the past 25 years. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That guy has also not aged.
Yeah, he still looks really good in person too. Because like some of these celebrities, you'll see them on the red carpet, and you're like, oh, they look amazing, and then you see them in person, and you're like, yeah, there's some filtering going on there, but like a lot of these people, you see them in person, and you're like, oh yeah, they still really take care of themselves.
For the last 10 minutes of the show, let's talk about your favorite Christmas movies, so that we can get into the holiday spirit early.
So what are some of your favorites that people don't talk about? Do you have any?
Some that people don't talk about, no, but one of my favorites that that people like to shit on is Jingle All the Way.
That's not horror.
No, I'm not talking about horror now.
Oh, just
I'm talking
Christmas
about
movies?
any Christmas movie. I have not watched a lot of Christmas horror movies, honestly.
A Christmas Story is definitely my favorite.
A Christmas Story?
Yeah. Jingle All the Way is awesome, but your age group,
agree.
like Jingle All the Way is like for your generation, it is like the movie. And like, so people that are older than you might not appreciate the charm of it as much and stuff, but it's because it was the Christmas movie that came out for your age group, you know? Kind of like,
so.
people that are a little bit younger than you, the way they see like, or even Santa Claus is another one that came out.
Dude, the Santa Claus is probably one of the best Christmas movies. For me, number one Christmas movie of all time is A Muppet Christmas Carol. The second one is
dude, that's one of the that is like, that movie is legitimately really fucking good.
Yes.
Like it is the best version of the Christmas Carol.
Yes.
I think.
Yes,
like
I completely agree.
Dude, that is like a most creepy, scary version of death of any of them in that. It's just like, I love that. That's actually, I'm right there with you. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Yeah.
But
Muppet
like,
Christmas
what I mean is, like, when I was growing up, my parents, they were always like, it was always like, It's a Wonderful Life or Miracle on 34th Street. Like, those were the ones, like, you know, or It's a White is it White Christmas? Like, those ones were like their, you know, from their growing up, like, that they held, you know, sacred. You know what I mean? It's like every generation kind of has like their Christmas movies. Cause like for me, Charlie Brown Christmas is like up there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then of course, like the Rudolph, like all those the stop motion ones, like Rudolph and
all those little,
Jack
like,
Frost.
What's the animator called?
It's
Rankin
it's
Bass.
like two people. Yeah, Rankin Bass. Yeah.
Did you know I thought I could have swore we talked about this on the show once. Rankin Bass made like a horror movie.
Yeah, Rank. That's it. They did?
Yes, it's called Monster Party.
Hold on, I think I saw this.
We talked about this. It's called Monster Party.
Yeah,
and
I think that's why it sounds familiar.
Mr. Wonderful will probably enjoy this movie as well. But Rankin Bass made a horror movie, and it's super cute. It's super funny, and it's in that.
Yeah, Mad Monster Party.
Yeah, Mad Monster Party. Yeah. Yes, Negan. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
A video recommendation on YouTube. Sean Chandler just put out a video, and it is really cool this week because we're always trying to come up with something like a video for this time of year, something unique or different or whatever. And he did one that I really like. I love the idea. And it was those kind of movies. Like, what are the best Christmas movies that are like not exactly Christmas movies, but they are, you know what I mean? They take place at Christmas time, but they're not like a Christmas themed movie per se.
Batman Returns.
Yeah, like that was, I think that's one of the ones on his list. I forget, but he had like quite a few on there. Like Gremlins is one of them.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie,
but it's not Christmas themed. Like we all consider them. Like we all consider.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Like his concept of the list was, what are the Christmas movies like that we all consider Christmas movies, but they're not like Christmas themed. You know, they're not like a Christmas Story. You know what I mean? Where it's like the whole point of the movie is Christmas time.
Yeah.
You know, or Jingle All the Way. The whole point of it is Christmas shopping, Christmas time. Oh,
shut up, Jack. You don't know what.
What do you say?
You want to know what other Christmas movies premiered in July? Shut up. That's not a. He said Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It premiered in July. It's a summer blockbuster. That's not what.
Dude, it takes place at Christmas time. There's Christmas decorations in it. There's
story
snow.
Doesn't happen.
It's in New York.
Christmas.
You see the giant Christmas tree in New York.
His wife is named Holly. He's trying to.
She's at a Christmas party.
Family, like
the whole thing takes place at a company Christmas party.
It's about it is a Christmas movie.
But it's like we were talking about, where it's not a Christmas movie as in Christmas themed, but it is a movie that it's just like Home Alone. Home Alone is a Christmas movie, but it's not Christmas like you know what I mean? The concept of it is not Christmas, but it is still a Christmas movie. The whole thing takes place on Christmas. There's Christmas all the way throughout it. That's one of the best, I think. Home Alone, as far as that type of movie, that's definitely one of the best because it feels still very Christmassy. Especially Home Alone 2, I think, feels even more Christmassy because something about New York that feels super Christmassy.
Is Hook a Christmas movie?
Does it take place at Christmas time?
Yes. That's when they go to England for Christmas.
Oh, and the whole thing begins?
Yeah.
I know that it's played at Christmas time, but I never. It's like right there with It's a Wonderful Life, where It's a Wonderful Life is considered like one of the greatest Christmas movies, but it's like not a Christmas movie, really. I mean, like it is because the final scene there is a Christmas tree and all that, but it's like it doesn't. You know what I mean? The whole entire movie, there's no Christmas in it. It's this guy's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always think it's funny how it'll work, but I mean, A Christmas Carol is kind of that way too. It's like in the name is Christmas, but in reality, the entire movie, like, it takes place on Christmas, but it isn't until really the final scene where you see anything Christmas, you know?
Yeah.
Elf has got to be up there. Like that's one of the ones
Elf.
that has gone up more and more as the years have gone by. Same with Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
The Grinch, yes. I did not like Elf.
Really?
Yeah, that
I
movie
recently
annoyed me.
rewatched Elf, dude. It is so funny.
I was already like, maybe because it's been so long, I can go back and rewatch it, but I was already like over Will Ferrell at that point.
But that's the
I
thing.
was just like-
You're either a fan of Will Ferrell or you're not.
Well,
he's
I
got one of
was.
those kind of senses of humor that it just doesn't work for everybody.
I was. And then, yeah, after a while, I was just like, okay, this is the same thing. This is just the same thing over and over again. Like, it's the same thing with Seth Rogen. When Seth Rogen first hit the scene, I was laughing my ass off at that dude. But then eventually it was like, okay, this is they just keep making the same fucking movie. And he just keeps playing the same character. Like Zach and Miri Make a Porno is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, dude, that movie's great.
Favorite movies.
But you could say that about a lot of comedians. Like Adam Sandler is that way too, where it's like you either enjoy Adam Sandler humor or I'm talking about his humor, his comedy.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Not him as an actor. Like he's proven that he can act and he's done things beside. But when you're talking about his comedy, it's like, there's only a few of those comedians that are able to reinvent themselves and be a bunch of different ways of being funny. Like Jim Carrey is one of those few. Robin Williams was one of those that they could play all kinds of different types of comedy and always be funny in like very different ways and different roles.
Yeah.
Because like Jim Carrey, like is such a chameleon. Like the guy could be like stand-up comedy funny, but he could also be like, The Mask. I mean, Rubber Faced Man or Dumb and Dumber. Like if you think about his biggest movies, they were all very different characters,
Oh yeah. No, I agree. All right, I gotta get out of here. I have a hard out. I gotta go. We got stuff I gotta do. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
2 weeks.
Thanks for coming out. We are off next week.
Yep.
We will be back.
Have a great Christmas.
New Year's
Enjoy your
Eve.
family.
Merry
presents.
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Everything.
I'm not getting any presents.
Everybody should get presents. And enjoy time with friends and family or however you celebrate the holiday. This is the Death Rattle Podcast. Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. on the West Coast, and 10:30 a.m. over there, 10:36 a.m. over there in Australia. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Thank you.
I remind me next podcast I'll talk about this. I figured out that that legitimately Australia is one of the only places where there are different weird time zones where they have strange ass times. There's one county that has like 42 minutes different time than everywhere else.
That's nuts. We'll talk about it.
It's super weird.
See you next time. Bye.